Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to my channel and of course to my valley. I'm Mackenzie and today I'm going to walk you through my new updated daily routine. This routine includes the Rift in Time, Storybook Vale, and of course our original valley. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're going shopping. I usually head straight to Kristoff's stall, but that's only because of the way my valley is set up, so we're just gonna run through all the shops. When at Kristoff's stall, I either end up buying everything or what feels like nothing. I have a pretty medium-large size storage, and I'm also in the process of upgrading it and moving it to a floating island due to their unlimited item limit, so I only buy what I need Kristoff to refill. Next, we're stopping at Moana's, and I hate fishing in any game, so I am forever grateful for this boat. Even if my fish storage is full, I still stop here because it's an easy way to get money. And now we're gonna cross to Beast's stall. I use a flower garden in every biome to try to keep my valley as little cluttered as I can, so this stall is also a pretty important stop on my list. All this shopping is making me a bit hungry, so we're headed to Tiana's stall to buy everything, and I mean everything. Every day, no matter what. Her stall is low-key so important. The possibilities with meals are endless, honestly. They can be used to serve people in restaurants, you can use them to feed critters, they can be used for decorating, of course energy, favorite gifts, anything. Moving on to Mulan's stall, I don't stop here often. When her stall first dropped, I thought it was a glitch for everything to be free, but it's not, I guess, and just like Goofy's stall, I'm only buying what needs to be refilled in my storage. And finally, I'm headed to Wally's garden to try and grab whatever I can fit into my pockets before heading to my storage to empty them. After emptying my pockets, before heading back to finish Wally's garden, I'm keeping an eye out for any chests or for Remy. You could also use this time to track Remy so you can find him quicker later. But for now, I'm headed back to Wally's garden to finish collecting all the vegetables. Once I'm done, I'm gonna talk to Remy to start his daily quest for wrought iron. This is the only way to obtain wrought iron. And just like I mentioned earlier, when we keep an eye out for Remy, we are also keeping an eye out for chests. Every day in your valley, you can find at least one of each 3 different types of chest. There is a yellow chest, a blue chest, and a green chest. The yellow and green chests are similar. They either give you star coins or a mystery bag. They're fun to find, but not as important. If you miss finding any type of chest for the day, you can stack up to 3 of each type of chest in your valley before they stop spawning. The blue chest gives you 50 moonstones a day. If you find this chest every day for a whole year, that's 18,250 moonstones. That's worth more than $50 in moonstones. The next important thing that we're going to talk about is shopping at Scrooge's. I only usually red dot shop, and you may be wondering, what the fuck is red dot shopping? If you can't tell, I've ran around Scrooge's this whole time and I haven't bought a single thing. I'm looking for this little red dot that tells me that I've never bought this item. Some items are more rare than others, so it's very important that you visit his shop every day. Next, we're headed across the street to Daisy's shop. Now, I already have my shop decorated and full of stuff, so this is usually what her daily challenges look like for me. And that's it. Don't get me wrong, this usually works about maybe 90% of the time. It kind of depends if there's a new update, new clothing, new furniture, stuff like that. Now that I'm over by Remy's again, we're gonna finish his daily tasks. We're cooking whatever meal has been asked for and then delivering it to the right villager. Then finally, we're gonna report back to Remy. We're gonna finish this daily routine for our OG valley with a small cleanup, and we're still keeping an eye out for that blue chest. If you're ever in a rush and need to find that blue chest in a pinch, you just need to open furniture mode and scan your valley. This also works for finding small things like that one buzz quest with the alien toys, or certain events like when we had to find marshmallows around our valley. Once the blue chest is found, I empty my pockets and sell the rest to Goofy. Next, we're headed to the Rift in Time. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda hate this DLC. I don't really spend a lot of time here. But in the new update, they made some upgrades, so I at least make an appearance at Scrooge's to red dot shop. Once I'm done at Scrooge's, I make an appearance at Gaston's stall if I need to refill my storage. To be honest, I always found it a little weird that he doesn't show up when you go to his stall because every other character shows up when you interact with their stall. But anyways, I buy the meats I need and then I move on. So I skipped talking about the critters in my routine for my original valley because I've already collected all the critters and finished the Dreamlight collections tasks for each of them. However, I haven't done so for the Rift in Time and the Storybook Vale, so we'll be going over both of those in this routine. So first, we're going to talk about the monkeys. They can be found in the ancient ruins and they eat anything above a 3-star meal, but their favorite meal is a 5-star meal. To feed them, you chase them 3 to 4 times just like you do with bunnies in the original valley. And don't forget, while feeding these critters, we're still trying to do a bit of cleaning up in our valley. Next we have the snakes. They can be found in the glittering dunes and they eat eggs that you can buy from Remy. To feed them, you play red light, green light, just like the raccoons from our original valley. And finally, the easiest critter for last, the capybara. They can be found in the wild tangle and they eat cabbage. You can buy the seeds for cabbage at Goofy's stall. To feed the capybara, you walk right up to them just like the squirrels in our original valley. Once I've fed all the critters and I'm comfortable with the level of clutter I have left, I'm switching valleys again. This time I'm headed to the Storybook Vale. Once here, I'm red dot shopping at Scrooge's and currently there is no stall in the Storybook Vale since only half of the storyline has been released so far, but I'm hoping we'll get a gem stall like the one that was teased in the Rift in Time. But again, since there is no stall, I'm headed straight to cleaning up my valley and feeding the critters. This is also the newest valley. The Storybook Vale has only been out for 2 months now, so I have a very small storage collection from here. So while running around, I'm also trying to collect everything I can. Every spice, every flower, everything. In my other valleys, I have more than enough of everything, so I don't collect as much in the other 2. Moving on to the critters, I only have a few critters unlocked here. For the owls, they eat barley. You can buy the seeds for barley at Goofy's stall. To feed them, you walk right up to them just like the squirrels and capybaras. Next, we're going to talk about the Pegasus. They eat vegetable-based meals and they prefer 4 or 5-star meals. To feed them, you chase them a few times just like the bunnies and the monkeys. And finally, on our critter and cleanup adventure, we're gonna feed the dragons. They eat any gems, however they will not eat dream shards, night shards, or crystals. But apparently their favorite gems are magma and pure ice. Magma can be mined in the Elysian fields and pure ice can be mined in the wild woods. To feed them, they are a bit shy, so you walk up to them and stand by them for a couple seconds before they perk up, just like the sea turtles in our original valley. Alright, well that is all I have for my daily routine today. If you're a new player, I recommend watching my original daily routine video and my video on completing the Dreamlight collections tasks. This daily routine video was more to highlight adding the DLCs to your schedule and showing you what my routine looks like as someone who's been playing for 2 years. But since that's everything I have left to say, bye!